Good morning, guys. This is OG Silver Stacker again. Today is 25th June 2026. So the reason I'm doing this video today is because I feel like there were some things which were left yesterday in my video, and things could get complicated if I don't explain them. Basically, just wanted to explain you the chart. The chart is right now at an hour time frame. Let's see the market first. So right now everything is recovering. Crude is actually going up a little bit, but it's still in the same range where it was before the war, pre-war prices. Natural gas is always boring. Gold and silver are recovering as expected. Silver has bounced from its 200-day average, and copper, again related to China and real estate in China. Same thing with, I guess, soybean. Depends on how much we are eating, how much meat we are eating, which depends on our income and disposable income. So let's get back to the chart. So as I was saying, guys, these charts or this chart actually just shows me what happened in the past and what is going to happen in the future, just in case if past repeats or history repeats itself. So example of that I'm going to show you. This chart is in daily format. Let's go to the monthly format, because I've been tracking silver prices since 2008. That was the time when I was in school, college basically, and this chart is basically at least 10-12 years old. You can see all these lines depending on what time frame I was at, but anyways, so let's see here. In 2008 I was in college, and there was a financial crisis, most of you know, and silver, gold, or any commodity didn't go parabolic, what we learned in school, even though after TARP 1, TARP 2, the prices didn't go up. But when did they start going up is 2010, when actually banks digested all that TARP, or maybe you can say that it came into the market and people started spending money again, and then it went parabolic. So I assume at that time people were thinking that we should keep liquid assets, which is basically dollar or bonds or whatever, which they can sell right away for the price. But in time of crisis, silver or gold doesn't pay as you, so the people are avoiding it. But once they have more liquid assets, they are. So at that time they went for mostly silver and gold, and then like 2010 Dow Jones recovered by then pretty much, but not at these levels where we see it now. But anyways, then there were different reasons at that time for this spike. So let's come back to this spike that we just recently saw in 6 months. And if I go back to 10 days chart, 1 day chart, basically it's telling us that okay, up to this point everything was which is basically October, it was manageable for the like all these big funds. It was like back in the day when Robinhood thing happened. So it got out of control. It could be various reasons, because they are running all these things like price manipulation basically happens on these high frequency trading platforms. So there could be any reason because of that the price parabolically went up, even though it was 120, and I knew at that time that it's gonna drop. It was not my price level, that's why I didn't sell, and it then fell. So basically now what are we seeing is a managed, basically manipulated market. It has big spikes, it has deep dives, but at that's all just drama, honestly. Prices in long term are in upward direction, and we're gonna see at least $175 silver soon. So why do I think that prices will recover? First thing first, you can see in this chart, every time price is touching 200 average, it's bouncing back. here. It goes below, but then it bounces because they want to shake these weak hands, and that's why it goes below 200-day and then bounces. But there's another interesting thing. I have like a 500-day average, which shows me that every time the price, this is the line, so every time the price goes underneath it, it comes and tries to touch it. You can see it here. Every time it goes below, it comes back and touches it. So anyways, that thing, and plus the long-term spending from US, currency manipulation and all that, I think Fed trying to increase the rate is not going to help. Trump has different ideas about the economy, and he's going to spend a lot. Then the defense part of US that got exposed during the war, it's going to have to recover. And then all the silver that we are using in new products like the submarine batteries and missiles and all, high-tech stuff. And then on top of that, global dynamics like China putting export bans on silver. So basically all these factors gonna affect in long term, like 5 to 10 years long period. And basically all these things and that we discussed just now, they're going to support the price. It's not going to go below certain levels because the big guys don't want it. So like you can see, there's a battle going on there in the market, and I hope that the bulls win. So let's connect soon. For now, I think the video is long enough, and then we can discuss some things more. At least now you know what I think and what these videos gonna be like. So subscribe, and let's touch base again. Bye.